I was 10, my friend Alex called my house one morning. My mom knew why he called, but I didn't know why he was calling. But at the time I was outside, so he asked my mom for me to give him a call back. Well, I put it off, and eventually I forgot to call my friend Alex back. That afternoon, thankfully, my mom said, "Hey Caleb, go give your friend Alex a call. I think he's waiting on you to call him." So I give Alex a call. Alex tells me that he was calling to invite me to his birthday party. He was going bowling for his birthday party. It was kind of an impromptu thing that day. And I said, "Of course I want to go bowling." And so he asked his mom. I heard him ask his mom, and his mom gets on the phone. And she says, "Caleb, I'm really sorry. We're leaving the house right now. We're not going to be able to come pick you up." And so I missed out. And I missed out on the invitation because I didn't act on it in a certain amount of time that was required. And so in Revelation 3:20, it says this, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come to him and eat with him, and he with me." This verse pictures Jesus standing outside the church at Laodicea and knocking on its door to be welcomed and admitted to the church. He doesn't force himself onto the church, but he waits to be invited in. And in Luke 24:28 through 32, there's a relative story that Jesus and two of his followers were walking to Emmaus. And finally, when they got to their house, Jesus acted like he was going to keep going on, but the two followers he was traveling with urged him and begged him to stay at their house for the night. And so, having received their invitation at Emmaus, Jesus entered in their house. He stayed with them. And if the church at Laodicea had invited Jesus into their church, I think no doubt he would have entered and he would have fellowshiped with them and he would have been with them. But the church didn't even invite him in. And so Jesus looked for an invitation from any responsive individual. He promised to fellowship with whoever would hear his voice and open the door to him. And although this verse is often used as an invitation to an unbeliever to receive Jesus as Savior, it applies directly to the church that is apathetic, like Laodicea. Jesus is not unwilling to restore the Laodiceans to a better state, but they need to demonstrate their willingness by obeying God. I could have taken that invitation to go bowling with Alex. It was mine to take, but I didn't take it in the right amount of time. I waited until it was too late. It's not a perfect illustration or example, but how about you today? Have you invited Jesus to be with you today? So be in God's presence today. Thank you.